Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be revisiting the Ox Stun Prodder build, which was at one point the best build to use as you're able to stun lock the hell out of any enemy in the game. This video idea was requested by Chesterthegorilla and habderrahmane, so all credit goes to them. And if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe as I'm on the road to 1K, and let's hop right into the video. Oh yeah, also I forgot to say how this build was buffed, and it's because the prod smacker's damage was increased, so yeah, sorry about forgetting that. So moving on to the build, starting off we have the prod smacker to do an AoE effect when you do a charged attack. For the armor, it is going to be the black ox armor to charge our heavy attacks quicker, and also to get the overbearing effect for a chance to lower the amount of damage enemies deal after a charged attack. Moving on to the trinket, it is going to be the entomologist badge to be able to deal more damage to creatures. And going on to mutations, for the first mutation, it is going to be barbarian to be able to deal more damage with clubs, and also to get its mastery bonus to heal over time while barbarian is active. For the next mutation, it is going to be meat shield for extra health, coup de grace and trapper peeper for more damage, and finally spicy safety for more defense. Now, one thing you can do is if you're fighting an enemy that doesn't deal stabbing or smashing damage, for spicy safety, you can swap to cardio fan to regen stamina quicker for those fights. But anyways guys, let's get on to the first fight. For this first fight, it is going to be against the Black Widow. Now, I normally don't do this for build recommendation videos, but from what I tested for this build, is that because you have coup de grace and trapper peeper active as well as other damage multipliers, if you eat Larvania or Spider Slider, your damage will just absolutely go through the roof with this build. When I didn't eat one of those meals, I struggled a lot testing on the Black Widow. I think I died around 5 to 6 times, but as soon as I ate one of these meals, the fight became 10 times easier. But let's get on to the fight. So starting off, we already got her health down to around a quarter, and yeah, as you can see, Larvania and Spider Slider are working really well to get the proc that crit chance. And yeah, so far she's already about dead now. Ooh, we do get close to dying here, and she doesn't eat. I'm just trying to spam smoothies right here, except I can't because they changed how smoothies work. But she's already dead. But like I said, if you don't eat a Larvania or Spider Slider, you're going to struggle with fights a lot more. For this second fight, it is going to be between the Broodmother, and this time I'm going to use the correct meal instead of Larvania. But let's get into this fight. So starting off, I deflected her lunge attack, and similar to the Black Widow, she's already down to a quarter, but she does use that little screech attack, and it's just going to make the fight twice as long. We do manage to stun her here, so we're going to get a bunch of damage on her. Unfortunately, she's going to lunge back, and I'm going to try to keep her in this area. I'm going to not try to put her in the river because that's really going to suck. And she does do the roar attack again, and manages to leap back once again, thankfully not in the pond, or otherwise that would have been a disaster. Like you could see here, the Broodmother with her roar attack just makes fighting her in general a lot longer than it needs to be. Before, when her scream attack wasn't scripted and it was just random chance, you were able to kill her much more easier. But we got her down to around just a quarter of her health left, and we're actually doing really decent damage. Unfortunately, she's going to roar again, which does prevent us from getting that hit in, as well as her lunge attack, which also prevents us from getting a hit in. And we do manage to actually get a hit on her when she's in the air, as well as her killing just a normal red ant. And right now, that combo that she did didn't really do much. Spicy Safety and Meat Shield are working really well, and she got a really good hit there. If I didn't hit that Smoothie, I probably would have died by the Venom. But, yeah, that was the Broodmother fight. One thing I do have to say about that fight, although it was pretty easy, it was just her roar attack that made it 10 times longer. But, so, testing this build, I have to say, against all of the summonable bosses, it's pretty rough. The Broodmother was the only boss I could do this build with. The Mantis was kind of 50-50, but also probably on a 90-10 scale if it made sense. And obviously the Wasp Queen and Infected Broodmother are definitely enemies you don't want to fight with them. With the Wasp Queen, it's mainly due to the amount of wasps she summons, with her drones being able to fly up and constantly heal her, and obviously the Infected Broodmother just attacks too fast for this build to work. But that is going to be the end of this video. If you all enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it will help out a ton, and I'll see you all later. Peace.